Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a little tutorial on how to breathe when you're in a back bend to show you how to stop your back from hurting when you do yoga. I've helped plenty of patients get back to yoga without pain using this technique, so I know it works and it's worked for me personally, so I'm pretty confident it's going to work for you too. So when we're in a backward bend, so in yoga, that's postures like camel pose or bow pose or even bridge pose, anything where your back is arching backwards. What you definitely don't want to do is belly breathe. So that's when you kind of inhale and push your hands out and poof your belly out and then exhale and let it drop back in. The reason you don't want to do that is because it doesn't let you contract your abdominals while you're inhaling. And when you're in a backward bend, the only thing protecting your back from getting completely crunched, especially in your lower back, are your abdominals. So you want those on and working for you. So first thing you need to know is how to breathe in order to keep those abs on when you inhale. So the first step is you have to get all your air out and feel your lower front ribs move down towards your pelvis and in towards your body. This is not something you can do over full lungs, so it's very important you get all your air out. So to do this, we're going to exhale first out through our mouth just to make sure we're really moving air out. So what it looks like is this. You put your hands on your lower front ribs. So it's not under the ribs where it's kind of that squishy guts area. It's kind of right over the bony part of your ribs. And then you're going to take just a normal relaxed breath in through your nose and a big sigh out through your mouth, making that H-A-ha sound. It looks like this. All the way out. Pause at the bottom 3 seconds. And then quietly breathe in through your nose. So a little trick to this is when you breathe in through your nose, can you keep those ribs down and back as far as you got them when you exhaled? So I'm going to show you from the side. So I'm going to breathe in through my nose, blow out through my mouth, ribs go down and back, and then I'm going to pause there at the bottom of the exhale, and then I'm going to try and keep them there as I breathe in. So what this does is it forces air into my upper back and my upper chest where the lung field is. You don't want to get in the habit of inhaling and pushing your ribs up to inhale because that's going to dump into my lower back. So in order to maintain abs contracting in a back bend, that's part one. The other part is to bring your pubic bone up towards your belly button. So it's what we call a posterior pelvic tilt. So you're kind of tucking your tail under. Think pubic bone, that's this bone right here at the front of your pelvis, coming up towards your belt line or your belly button. So can we sustain that while we bring the ribs down and in? So you're really trying to connect the front of your pelvis to the lower front ribs by bringing ribs down, pelvis up. So the whole thing together, it would look like this. So I'm going to exhale, bring my ribs down and in. And as I do that, I'm simultaneously bringing my pubic bone up towards my belly button. Now I have this nice connection here. Just going to take another breath to show you guys. Breathe in and out, all the way out. Then I try and keep that connection as I bend backwards. And as I bend backwards, my back really wants to dump my pelvis forward and push my ribs up, and that already I can feel doesn't feel great on my back. So I'm going to work to keep ribs down, pubic bone up as I arch back. So my abs are still working as I'm doing a backward bend. And that's much more work for the abs, but it's much safer for your back. So I hope you found this video helpful to you and you can incorporate it into your yoga practice. If you don't want to exhale through your mouth, you don't have to do that forever, but it's a great teaching tool. Later on, when you get good at it, you can just exhale through your nose, but with that same intention of getting all your air out and making that sound. And what is that? That's ujjayi breathing, right? Just making that ocean breath sound that we're asked often to do in yoga. So if you like this video, just give me a like so that I know that you guys like this content and I can make more of it. And if you have any comments, you can just click and leave a comment below. And be sure to subscribe so you stay up to date on all this great content. Thanks for tuning in.